The Hebrew text in the Bible has hidden formats. By revealing these formats, I will prove the first writer's words were hidden from you. These formats look like poetry as I group them into small paragraphs. Their grouping will become known as a psalm, and together they become psalms. Let me show you our Creator's 12 commandments, listed in Exodus chapter 20, verses 1 through 17. Any father of a family or his wife who did not obey any one of these 12 commandments, our Creator demanded they bring him a sin offering. Thus, our Creator defined the word sin as not obeying any one of these 12 commandments. Next, I want to show you how I changed one word in Exodus 26, verse 26, the word bars to arches, and the words now reveal the style of the roof for our Creator's tent for meeting with Him. Let me show you the translator's words from the preface of the 1611 King James Bible. They gave 4 reasons for themselves or others to edit the Bible's words. The red arrow at the top points to their 3rd reason to edit the text. By the light and feeling we attained unto ourselves. The next red arrow down points to them giving the title, the Divine, to a clerk named Gregory. The next block of words, they point out they were happy that the first emperor of Rome established the year to the course of the sun. Behind this text means Nebuchadnezzar ordered his kingdom to follow our Creator's calendar when he stopped eating grass. Did you notice the letter S in sun is capitalized? This is to give respect to the Egyptian sun god Ra. Have you seen the Egyptian obelisk in the Vatican's front yard? The last arrow points to your reward for studying the Bible. Your reward is to have a fellowship with the saints and participation of a heavenly nature that will never fade away. There is no such thing as nature to a truthful Christian. Our Creator created everything. By their own words, they were not seeking to know our Creator or Jesus. Not everyone has the knowledge to correct every word. I have an old Bible program that has the New American Standard Bible 1977 concordance to help find a better word. Their concordance has the number of times they use that English word in a parenthesis for that Hebrew word. The translators removed his name, YHVH, to put in 2 titles, Lord and God. I replaced those titles using the letters Y and V as his name, for the Hebrew language does not have a J, O, or W. By using these 2 letters, I am closer to the truth than anyone using J, O, or W for his name. So why is there a single letter O in the Hebrew text 1,095 times? No proper English was used? The blue highlighted text is text that I am removing. The red highlighted words are little words that I'm adding. Gray italic words are words that I added. To respect and honor our Creator, all capital letters in purple are our Creator's words. This is Jesus' prophecy, for I am revealing the first writer's words to tell you the true truths about Jesus. As the text is revealed, you can taste the writer's style of wording. Their words will take your belief to trusting our Creator. You will be watching prophecy before your eyes as I edit true truths back into their psalms. All right, today I'm going to do Psalm 57, and I'm going to do what it says above there. Okay, now the text that I've got here with the parentheses, that's text that they found in other manuscripts, so they felt they needed to add it to the Bible. We know that they can't be sung, so, and then this one has referred to as a note. But let me just start cutting the verses here. So I kind of mumble, I know, when I do this, but I'm trying to read it and try to find the correct ending. So I hesitate a little bit from time to time. Be gracious to me, for my soul takes refuge in you, and in the shadow of your wings I will take refuge until destruction passes by. And I'm thinking at groups like that, I will cry to God Most High, to God who accomplishes. Well, these words in the fuchsia color italic are words that they added in the New American Standard Concordance. And I think that let's just get rid of that. I don't see that that's needed. If we're going to make up words, maybe we can make up better words. And he will send from heaven and save me. He reproaches him who tramples upon me. There's some idiot name here. God will send forth his love, kindness, and truth. My soul is among lions. I must lie among of those who breathe forth fire, even the sons of men, whose teeth, oh boy, now we got some good text here, whose teeth are spears and arrow, and their tongue is a sharp sword. Well, let's see here. And they who breathes forth fire. I can see some verses that are definitely going to be removed before I even get started here. Be exalted above the heavens, God. I guess they don't understand who God is here. Your glory be above all the earth. They prepared a net for my steps. My soul is bowed down. They dug a pit before me. They have fallen into the midst of it. I don't know how to divide that one, so it just might be that long. My heart is steadfast, God. My heart is steadfast. A repeat. And these we can't sing, so we know that those words are wrong. I will praise. I will praises. Yes, I will praise. Awaken my glory. Awake the harp and lyre. And awaken the dawn. I awaken the dawn. I give thanks to you, Lord, among the peoples. I will sing praise. No, gotta get rid of that. I will sing, I will praise you among the nations. This has got to be tribes, not the word nations. But your love kindness is great to the heavens. To the heavens. I guess I got to cut it there. That's weird. and your truth to the clouds. Okay. There's another easy one to say that's not going to make it. Be exalted above the heavens, God. Let your glory be above all the earth. Okay, I found some real stupid verses that I want to add to my stupid verse collection. So let me start that just by putting the word that there. Get that ready. Be gracious to me, for my soul takes refuge in you. That can't be. I don't like doubles. It doesn't make sense. For my soul takes refuge. How can your soul take refuge in God? I'm having a hard time saying, well, how can is that stupid enough to add to my, well, I can see I got two of them here. So, yeah, I can take those two as stupid verses. But in the shadow of your wings, we know that this is not true. I take refuge until destruction passes by. That doesn't sound right for the simple fact that what destruction is passing by until maybe it's text when it was the time that Israel was being invaded and they took them away captives. I'll cry to the Most High. Now here they're saying this, and if I show you the 1611 preface here, or not this 1611, if I show you this text here, okay, see how they got the word here and then down here 57 times. So these two words are together 31 times in the text. And then we have a different title for God here, where these are Elohim, 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 and Elohim. And if you've been here long enough, you know that I changed the title Elohim to our Creator. So let me get back here. I take refuge. I'm looking to see if these verses hooking together, do they hook above, below? Be gracious to me, or it would get rid of that. And this would be I take refuge in you. This was going to go down. Okay, be gracious to me. And this you've seen was Elohim. But it seems like it wants to read truly his name. Be gracious to me, YV, for I take refuge in you. I take refuge. Well, that's a double. So let's get rid of the double. Until destruction passes by. Well, that's hard to describe what that means. But if that's a 3 verse here, I don't know yet. If I just, whoops, needs to be like that. And if I copy it, and then that one was L, this was like this. Okay, I will cry to my Creator, Most High, to God who accomplishes for me. He will send from heaven and save me. He reproaches him who tramples on me. Well, we know that nobody tramples on anybody. So let's get rid of a stupid verse there. Is that stupid enough to get there, to hit the mark? No, I'm trying to collect them about our Creator, how stupid they make our Creator. My Creator will send forth his love, kindness, and truth. Is that connecting to these words up here? He will send from heaven to save me. For my Creator will send forth his love, kindness, and truth. And then that gets out. That's confusing. It's really not that hard to find the formats if there's text that does this. My soul is among lions. I must lie among those who breathe forth fire. Nope, but that's a real good stupid sentence. So let me put that there. So I know that that's just even the sons of men who's, yeah, I read that. When I read that, I thought that was absolutely stupid. But not all of that. It's like this. If they're going to be metaphorical, or if you're trying to put metaphorical words in it, the text does not do that. If it does it very, very rarely. And spears and arrows is we know that arrows don't come from teeth. So it'd have to be two different verses, and their tongue a sharp sword. Even the sons of men, for their tongues are a sharp sword. Be exalted to heaven. How does that? That doesn't tie. Be exalted above the heavens. Let your glory be above all the earth. Well, this guy doesn't seem to understand what glory is. Glory is you being able to speak about our Creator. We respect our Creator as the Creator, and we expect him to be perfect. And he's guiding us. Be exalted above the heavens. We can't exalt him above the heavens, God. Be exalted above the heavens. And if I put this way and go like, I'm just putting that there. God's glory is above. We have a sun god here in this verse. I don't know. That's not. You are exalted above the heavens. God's glory is above all the earth. let's put this way. That's easy enough to get rid of. That's just not making sense. They have prepared a net for my steps. My soul is bowed down. Well, can't be the soul here. I am bowed down. Bowed down is usually a kneel before the king. Okay. So how is he bowed down when they've stepped? They have prepared a net. Well, and it's not for steps, so we got to get rid of this. If they prepared a net, if I said, well, if I could, I'd do this for me, and we'd have that understanding of what the verse is trying to say anyway. You know, it's not really your steps. They dug a pit before me. They dug a pit before me. I think it's just they dug a pit for me. So if I do this and do this, they have prepared a net for me. They dug a pit for me. And if I put them, no, if I put the word but they not fallen, fell, but they fell into it, into it. Okay. My heart is steadfast. My heart is steadfast. Your heart is not steadfast. Your heart is the emotional state of your feelings or the intent of your words, or how you're making a decision. My heart is steadfast. I don't see the word yes making it here. I will praise you. So if I add the word you here, up here, meaning our creator you, I would do that. Awaken my glory. Wake the harp and lyre. I awaken the dawn. What the heck does that have to do with anything? I'll give you thanks. I'm trying to, how do I, it would just be my heart and lyre. With my heart and lyre, I'll give thanks to you, Lord, among the peoples. I will sing praise to you. If we're among the people and among the nations, then this has got to be the tribes. Among my people, and among the tribes. Let me see if the word among even exists here. This is verse 9. Here. Yeah, Strong's didn't think it was an important enough word to make note of. I think that's how it is. Or that would be a word that they just entered in to like the 1611 translate in it to tie these words together. I will give thanks to you, Lord. And with my brothers I will praise you. And among I'm just going to hit among on the other one. Same thing. We don't have a story yet. I'm trying to think of all the words I've said and put it in here. This is like a piece stuck in here. For your love kindness is great to the heavens, your truth to the clouds. Now that was why I wanted to put stupid words here, over here in my little collection of stupid words about our Creator. That one matches it. Be exalted above the heavens, God. Let your glory be above all the earth. There's that sun god again, above everyone on earth. I think that one's just junk. You can't. How can this even exist? Everything is our Creator, so that the writer doesn't understand that. Be exalted above the heavens. Now, can I put those together? Be exalted above the heavens. That's just wrong. Completely wrong. Okay, let me clean this up to see what is actually left. Because this is not looking good. Because right now, the way I'm seeing it as a story of everything, I don't even see that. There's been nothing that, for those of you that have been around and watched what I've done before, usually it pops up already what I'm supposed to be looking for, and it's grouped together as a verse. I guess I can do that. Do that. But that's separate from that. This is going to go, trying to go with all these words. Well, wait a second. That's a 3 verse. Hey, we got something. We got maybe something here. My heart is steadfast. I will praise you. Give thanks to our Lord. This text does not connect to anything. Out. Be gracious to me, Creator. I take refuge in thee until this. That doesn't make sense. I'd have to change too much of that to make that to say that I'm making that verse, just correcting that verse. I'd have to make it to say something. I will cry to my Creator Most High, to God who accomplishes for me. Who accomplishes for me. It would have to be us as a nation who had accomplished for us. For he sent from heaven and saved me. God, our Creator, sent forth his love kindness. This doesn't make any sense here. So does this verse hook to that verse? They have dug a pit. No, they have they prepared a net for me. They dug a pit for me, but they fell into it. My heart is steadfast, I praise you. How does this pit look with anything here? I'm just seeing this as just junk. This is all junk. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to say that there's nothing being said here. There's nothing said here. So all of this is just, this one's out. I don't agree with anything that's being said here as to what it even is trying to tell me. Okay, that was a little rougher than I thought. So, okay, on to the next one. Here we go. And let me just, okay, the title God is two places, 1, 2. All right. You indeed speak righteously, gods. Gods, do you judge uprightly? Do you indeed speak righteously, gods? I guess it would be like this. Do you indeed? Now let's take a look at the title God here, because that's usually a red flag here. Okay, and I am on 58, so. And it is L. And it's being used. This is one of the 2 times it's used. Referred to Jesus as once. Power and strong. Well, I don't know about that. You wouldn't those would be separate words. You would have to say the title God. What does it mean in this verse? Let's see, just while I'm here. It's Elohim. And what's the next one? Elohim, okay. So that's just a reference for me when I'm going to do these here, but this is where I'm at. Okay, back over here. Do you indeed speak righteousness? I can get rid of the word gods. Do you judge uprightly, sons of men? No. Wow, I've never seen that. No, in your heart. I've never seen text do that, where you'd be answering the question with a no. It's not no. It's not in your heart. No, in your heart you work. Well, maybe it is no. In your heart you work on righteousness, not earth. You weigh out. You weigh out This can't. You weigh out violence of your hands. The wicked are estranged from the womb, like, no, these who speak lies go astray from birth. You can't blame it on being birthed that you're an automatic liar. So that doesn't make sense. They have venom like, they have venom. Now this is not like a serpent. This is just out. Like a deaf cobra. Stops up. No. Cobra, you know, the people in India have the snake charmers and they use cobras. So that's a lie. So it does not hear the voice. Okay, exactly. But that is the charmers that they're listening to. So, but it stops up its ears so that it does not hear the voice of the charmers. No, this is just too stupid. Or a caster of spells. I see that going with the other text, so I got to be out. God, shatter their teeth in their mouth. Break out the fangs of the lion's wivey. This is just stupid. Stupid. Let them flow away like water that runs off. Yeah. That verse is all by itself. Let the waters flow away like waters that run off. Stupid. When he aims his arrows, who aims his arrows? Trying to see if this is going to go with text up here. Oops, this one's out. I forgot to bring it down. When he aims his arrows, let them be as headless shafts. An arrow can have a pointed end to it. It would be a featherless shafts that would help guide the arrow. I don't know about that one. Let them be like as a snail which melts away. Melts away. I don't know if as it goes along. They're trying to tie these two together as a 4-verse, but the writer just doesn't make sense. What is that's just dumb. Dumb. Like the miscarriages of women. Never see the sun. That is just a real stupid writer. Why would you point out something that happens to a woman as, and it's a miscarriage is really bad. I mean, let's put it this way. I know there's a law that if someone causes a miscarriage, that person is to be dead or killed or stoned. Like the miscarriages of a woman. What the heck does this have to do with anything? I mean, they go astray from birth is bad enough. They're estranged from the womb. That's saying the same thing. I don't know. Before your pots can feel the thorns, feel the flames, and they have to sit there and put this word in here. These are added words that they've added to the text, 1977. Before your pots can feel the flames. Is it really thorns? They couldn't correct the text? This is verse 9 here. Thorns. Wow. A city is turned into. Now that I need a screenshot of. I collect these things that do this real stupid, stupid. Hey, how come it didn't? What is my hotkey set to? 12. F12. I got replay. Okay. Yes. Okay. I got it. Sorry about that. But it's not making sense here. Mother cute. Okay. Sorry. I'm mumbling to myself about things that I've got to do here, and I've got to reset. Let me do that right now. Oh, so let me go to hotkeys. In here, I want to go here, and I want to get rid of that. I want to go here, get rid of that, and I want to put whoops, take a screenshot that, and that is my replay. And I'd never used that, but I have it set up. This is a city that they've had to name thorns that they could have correctly named flames. The fire of thorns. But whatever, it's not connecting to anything. He will sweep them away with a whirlwind. What the hell? And the green and the burning alike. The righteous will rejoice when it's really male and female, so this would be they, when they seize the vengeance. He will wash the feet in the blood of the wicked. He will wash his feet in the blood of the wicked. I didn't think they were that gross of people that they would write something like this. That doesn't look. Do you know how a high moral person would say something like that? After I kill my enemy, I will wash my feet in the blood of the wicked. This is just out. That's just stupid. Men will say, surely there is a reward for the righteous. Sure, there's a God who judges. After you wash your feet, you get this? No. You know what? With as much as I'm seeing here, I don't think there's anything in here that's important. Do you indeed speak righteousness? Do you judge uprightly, sons of men? No, in your heart you work on righteousness. You don't need these words. You weigh out violence in your hand. Look, this one right here with the double on go astray from birth and strange from the womb, that's definitely out. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. There's no nothing. This is, man, 2 in a row. Really stupid. Deliver me from my enemies. My God set me on high. This being italic means that it's a added word, and you can see they added quite a few words into this psalm. I guess I should pull it back a little bit to show you that this is rare to see how many they did in one psalm. So you can tell that they are trying to add text that of their own will to put it in to correct it. And I would say that when you've got text like this, it doesn't make sense that it's got to have that much correction. I mean, did they write it that bad back then? Well, that was, let's see, the bad guys that were writing it. I've kind of proved that, but this might be another one that deliver me from my enemies. My God set me on high, away from those who rise up against me. Okay, deliver me from those who do iniquity, and save me from men and save me from killers. For behold, they have set an ambush for my life. Behold, they sit. Behold, they set I guess have could be okay. Behold, they have set an ambush for my life. Fierce men launch an attack against me, not for my transgression, nor my sins, nor for my sin. Now this can't. They aren't. Look, when you. This writer does not know what the word sin means. Okay. Our Creator defines a sin by not obeying the 12 commandments. The 12 commandments, you needed to bring a sin offering. So that's kind of what our Creator defined as sin as, not obeying the 12 commandments. And why would the enemy attack you for your sins? How did they know you got sins? Jeez. Oh. Oh, that's out, by the way. Okay. For no guilt of mine, they run and set themselves against me. What the hell does that mean? No guilt of mine. They set themselves against us. For no guilt of ours. Well, the only thing is if you're the ones that are obeying our Creator, and the enemy knows that, look, they cleaned out the promised land, but you look hundreds of years later, they weren't attacked by anybody that was stronger than them until the Assyrians. Oh, I can't really say that. That's right. Damascus, the Arams, that might become later Armenians, but they took one promised tribe land, and that would have been East Manassas. But no guilt of mine, they set themselves against us. But if it's a single person, this is not fierce men. Launch attack against us. Maybe these go together. Maybe, I don't know. Arouse yourself to help me. And see them. This is not that word's not making sense. Actually, it would be, you don't tell our Creator to get up and come to you. So it'd be help me, YV. Help me, YV. God of hosts. Well, we know that that's wrong. Our God of Israel. The God of Israel, awake and punish all the nations. Do not be gracious to any who are treacherously in iniquity. He already did that, cleaning out the promised land. They went away from him, so he was telling them that they're going to be sent to captivity. This writer is still crying out for help, maybe, of that situation. Do not be gracious to any. Well, that, if they're his enemy, they're against our Creator, so he wouldn't be gracious to any of them who are treacherous in iniquity. That is just a flat out not correcting correcting the words there. Awaken to punish all the nations. Help me, YV. You cannot tell our Creator to awaken. He's always awake. Our Creator doesn't sleep. Okay, whatever. They return at evening and howl like a dog around the city. Okay, I see belch forth. Okay, I got to see what this word means over here. Wait a second, I'm on the next one here. Yep, belch. I don't know. Belch forth is used as once. They got two words in a row here. That's just, they belch forth with their mouth. It's kind of like, look, they belch forth with their mouths, swords from their lips. Where they say, this is, they don't go around howling like dogs. Your enemy is either going to attack you or not, if that's the enemy. How can the enemy be going around their city? They haven't arrived to the city. There's none of that in the text that I can remember reading. They have set an ambush. They launch an attack. And then they want to hide and come out at evening? No. For they say who hears. If I get rid of them, it's who hears. Who hears but did not laugh at them. You did scoff at all the nations. Okay, that's why none of that's true. Our Creator does not scoff at other nations, and that would be other kingdoms. Because of his strength, I will watch for you, for God is my stronghold. Well, he's not going to look for his strength. Our Creator isn't going to come out there and pump his muscles for him. God is my God in his love kindness will meet me. Our Creator. Now that he hasn't even said why or what for. God will let me look triumphantly on my foes. I'm getting some sense that up here, he's asking our Creator to deliver him from the enemies and put him in safety. Deliver from those who are men of evil. Behold, they set an ambush for me. Fierce men have attacked me. O guilt of mine, they set themselves against me. Rise up and help me, YB, the Creator of Israel. Punish all the nations. That's just wrong. But that would be a group. But it's not his love kindness came out to meet him to rescue him. It's our Creator giving them will to win in battle. God, let me look upon my foes. Do not slay them. Lest my people forget. Scatter them by your power, and bring them down, and bring them down. Lord is my shield. Now, if he's going to bring them down, it's to lower them from their power. This text isn't going to go with the text above. I'm getting the sense of these are pieces again. On account of their sins, even these guys that are editing here don't know what a sin is. The sin of their mouth and their words from their lips. Let them even be caught in their pride on account of those who curse and lie, which they utter. No, because these words are coming from like somebody that the people inside the nation of either Israel or Judah is now gone on to another god. The sins from their mouth and the words from their lips. And it's not lips, it's tongue. They let them even be caught in their pride on account of their curses and lies. That's just a stupid way to say that the sin from their mouth, the evilness from their mouth, and the words, well, that's just a double. And if the word sin is not being used right, that just isn't there. The words from their lips, let them be caught in their pride. Their pride. On account of their curses and lies. Let them be caught in their pride and curses and lies which they utter. That seems to be a better 4-verse grouping there. Because usually when I can find a story in this text, I can group the words together. Yeah, it's still down here yet. If you have any other questions, please ask. Destroy them in wrath. Destroy them. Destroy them that they may be no more, that men know that God rules in Jacob to the ends of the earth. And we know Jacob is the wrong word, and our Creator doesn't rule in Jacob. So we know that this word is wrong. Although I guess I could try to correct that to the ends of the earth. Then that's a word grouping. And they return. Oops, I forgot to do that. And they return at evening and howl like a dog going around the city. Now, actually, they don't do that at all. That's not, but that same verse is up at, yeah, I did. It's right here. It's 6 and it's 14. Okay. I thought I read it. I thought it was so far away that's just crap that's sticking there. What, if they're howling around a fortified city, what does that matter? They wander about for food and they they growl if they are not satisfied. So when they're satisfied, they don't growl. Shit. Crappy. And people think you're supposed to sing these psalms. But for me, we know these can't be sung. And this most time isn't needed. So it goes, I will of your strength. So we can say, get rid of that as well. Your strength, yes. I will joyfully sing of your love kindness in the morning, for you have been my stronghold and a refuge in the day of my distress. My strength praises you, and my strength I praise you. For God is my stronghold, the God who shows me kindness, that love kindness. This would be like this, then get rid of this. And then we have that done twice. So, but that was just the first running through of this psalm. And there was a lot that just doesn't make sense. Deliver me from my enemy. God set me on high. Don't need the word securely. They added these words in 1977. So, my God set me on high. Now that seems to, this verse is not connecting. My God set me on high, away from those who rise up against me. Deliver me from those who do iniquity, and save me from men of bloodshed. But it's already said delivered, so it doesn't have to be said. So it would be who do iniquity and from men of bloodshed. Behold, they have set an ambush for my life. Fierce men have launched an attack against me. Now that's a 4 verse, but that's a 3 verse, and that's a 3 verse. For no guilt of mine, they set themselves against me. Well, this is not really true. They came against you because they don't like your nation. They're trying to take it away from you. If we're talking about the onset of the ones who are coming from either Assyria or from Babylon. So what does save me, God? It's see where it says the God of Israel. It has to be our creator of Israel, the nation Israel, who created the nation, taking them out of Egypt. He wants that type of power brought against them. This help that he's calling for here. At least that's what I'm getting out of the words. God, let me look upon my foes. Do not slay them. Lest my people forget. Forget what? If he killed them off, they would be cheering. They wouldn't have to worry about them all. So why this do not slay them, lest my people forget? And this would be words from a king, lest my people forget. So the one verse out of all this is telling me this writing would have come from a king. Scatter them by your power and bring them down, Lord, our shield. Those want to break apart. The words of their lip, let them be caught in their pride and curses and lies. The words from their lips are curses and lies. This would just have to be A-R-E. I would have to add that, get rid of that, get rid of all that, get rid of that. The words from their, it's not lips, it's tongue. If they cut off the tongue did not speak. So it has to be tongue. The lips do not do the speaking. Words from their tongues, their tongues are curses and lies. And this is not the words, it's no, which they utter, he's described that's what they've done. So that's just a double of what the text is. Destroy them in wrath. Our Creator's wrath is taken out on them upon the nation of Israel, whichever nation is going and attacking the enemy. So it's not in wrath. Destroy them in your wrath. Destroy them that they be no more. But where's the words that they said, save them? Do not slay them. Completely opposite. So which one is the truth? Look, well, that's a good 3 verse. And this would be send them in captivity by your power to bring them down. Lord is our shield. Oh, I'm getting a sense that these are pieces, just pieces. It's not telling a story. Because destroy them and wrote that they are no more. I'll keep the one above and get rid of that one. That men, not, yeah, I'm going to destroy them, but men may, no, men, for men to know that God rules, and this has to be Israel, the nation. And I usually use all caps and black text. That way you know the difference between what the man, the nation, and then the nation that's divided into rules. Don't even need the word in. No, before men to know God rules for Israel. But that word rules is not, that needs to be looked at again. To the end of the earth. To the ends of the earth. That ends is wrong. To the end of earth. Okay, he was thinking that they were going to last a very long time. We know the word sing is wrong. You can't sing these. in the morning. This is just stupid words here. Not as stupid as a volcano, God, but your kindness in the morning. For you have been my stronghold and refuge. This is like they've already won in battle and it's over now. My strength that doesn't mean anything. That's added. I will praise you. You're my stronghold. Who shows me kindness. Trying to find a verse in this group that would tie to this, and I'm not seeing it. So let me just take this group together here so I can see if anything is left that means anything here. So if I just put it here, right here, I'm going to clean it up. What happened? Whoops, I took all of the text, all my editing marks out from above here. That's not good. As long as I don't take it out from up here. I tried to set up a macro, it's not working. I've got it on my other computer, it's working pretty good. That I thought was a separate. So this, just get rid of that. And that, and I don't know if it's going to hook or not. Let's get them closer together so I can read them. This is right, this is okay. I want to look at that word there. This, boy, this is, okay. Seems to be pretty clean here. Deliver me from my enemies. My God, set me on high, away from those who rise up against me. Okay, now that would be like a period, and this would be a comma, and this would be a period. That's a format. The delivering is already here. And I got deliver me up here. Who rise up against me. This doesn't need to be here. That's a double already of the text. And then it's not really a story. It's too choppy. That's a format. That's just stuck in here. That is just stuck in here. So let me get rid of that. And then say, for behold, they set an ambush for my life. First man watching. Now this would read, comma, period, comma, period. I'm just seeing if I can use this or this with this to make it a 4, and I can't. By no guilt of mine, they set themselves against me. Help me, YV. You are the creator of Israel. Okay, now that would be a 4 verse. It'd be this one is connecting to this one, that's for sure. And this one will be connecting to this one. But this is the nation Israel. So it has to be like that. Creator, help me, YV. It'd have to be you are the creator of Israel. That would be a better way of saying this statement. For no guilt and that's a 4 verse and a 4 verse. Okay, let me separate them so I can remember what I've got here. With, why would he not slay them and get rid of them? Why is he asking that question? God, will you let me look upon my foes? Do not slay them. Lest my people forget. Scatter them in your power and bring them down. These are just pieces of pieces that men know God rules Israel to the end of the earth. But this Israel is a 3 verse and this is a 4 verse. Scatter them by your power, yet bring them down. For you, Lord, are our shield. That would make a 3 verse. This is just stuck out. I don't see it hooking to anything to make a 3 or 4 verse. That would be a 4 verse if the words from their tongues are curses and lies. Let them know. Let them know you, God. You rule for Israel. This to the end of the earth, that just is not, this is still not connecting. This is just sitting out here in the middle of nowhere. For you have been my stronghold, the day of refuge. I'll praise you, for God is my stronghold, who shows me kindness. Now, these almost sound like words from David, but they are really, really scattered here. I really don't have a 3 verse. I'm just going to say this one is bullshit. I don't understand why he's don't slay them, least the people forget. If they killed them, they would remember the act. If they scattered them off, it was kind of like they didn't defeat their enemy completely. So this doesn't really, you wouldn't look upon your foes if he's scattering them around by the power, whoever Lord our shield is. This is a piece, but it's not going with anything. And like I said, that's a piece, but it's not going with anything. And that's a piece. Okay, check that out. It's just a bunch of crap stuck together, pieces to try to make up a different story. For dogs to go howling around you. Yeah, it's just crap. It's just crap. So let me get back up here to where I have all this editing and just say, this one is going to be just stupidity written by those who are against our Creator, that are editing the text. And it's funny to see how many words they tried to add to this to make sense of it. But look at all them. I've never seen that many words added into such a small group.